You are now listening to Radio Free Dairy, your favorite show on the People's Airwaves. I am Dorothy, your beloved DJ. We're coming at you live from sunny California, where I am joined by my wonderful co-hosts, like Mojave and Jordan of the Central Gaming Community, are both here as we finally get back into more Pentiment. It's been a little while since we've done this one.
Yippee!
Yeah, because
we did Dispatch.
We did Dispatch,
and we had Star Wars last year.
We did Star Wars. Took some Saturdays off.
Yeah.
Jordan had to.
We had a Mass Effect in there once.
We had a Mass Effect in there once. We had a Split Fiction in there once. We've been doing a lot of things on Saturdays that are not Pentiment, but we're back to do Pentiment.
Last time we ended Act 2, and things were kind of fucked.
It was bad. It was pretty bad, y'all.
Yeah, some good. I'll tell you that for free.
And Andreas ran into a fire, so
yeah,
nobody knows what happened to him, but he probably burned to death.
Probably. You know who can say really?
People usually do that.
And now it's 1543.
That's right, bitch.
The land of the future.
Wah!
Yeah, we're this
now we're some broad.
We're some broad. Saint Satia's shrine, Martha especially likes leave offerings for her.
Oh, hi, Yellow.
Agnes gathers chamomile here every year to prepare cures for the oncoming year.
Also, hi, Tara.
Hi, Tara.
Hi,
Tara.
I can't believe how quickly the leaves changed this year.
Wow.
It's nice to see some green this time of year. Horehound is one of the few plants that grows year-round here.
Hello, Magdalene.
Hello, Magdalene.
Oh, wait. I was Smokey, wasn't I?
I can't remember.
You might have been Smokey.
I think I was Smokey.
You might have been Smokey. Bunny. Bunny. King animal.
Even the old guest house is falling apart.
Man.
Oof.
Oh, it's looking bad. I bet nobody could have survived that shit.
Train's fine though.
Yay!
This is the convent.
Old lady. Hey, Gertrude.
God bless you, Magdalene.
Oh, like you wanted to pet the little animal. Oh, sad.
Hello, Margaret. It's Magdalene.
Oh, Magdalene, God bless you. You don't normally come to the convent alone. What brings you here? Not that you're not welcome, of course. It's always wonderful to have visitors.
I had some spare time and thought I would say hello.
Oh, well, hello. It is good to hear your voice, though. I enjoy it when outsiders visit the convent.
Do you miss the outside world much, sister?
Yes, sometimes. Miss the other Benedictine sisters especially. She never admitted, but Sister Elizabeth had the most wonderful voice. I always stood next to her if I could.
Why stay then? Why didn't you leave when the Benedictines left Kersau?
Truth be told, I was too frightened to leave. Kersau is my home. I didn't like the idea of becoming accustomed to a new place. Learning the convent's ins and outs was hard enough. I never went outside the convent much anyway. I know where everything is here, even if it's changed over the years. Sister Gertrude had already planned to stay too. The garden always needs tending, and 2 hands make light work. Besides, I can't leave mouse fungi behind.
Of course, she truly is Queen of Carousel. Has the convent changed much since the poor Claras arrived?
What?
Order of Contemplative Nuns founded by Saints Clara and Francis of Assisi. As the name suggests, the poor Claras are reported to extreme poverty. They subsist purely on donation of alms.
Wow. Yes, the food is simpler and some of the prayers are different, but all the chores and gardening is the same. Gertrude misses making ink for the scriptorium, but I've enjoyed learning the sisters' new customs. Speaking of which, I should probably return to my chores.
Of course, sister. Apologies for interrupting.
Not at all, Magdalene. God bless you. Sweep, 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 sweep. I'm old.
So a new order has moved into the convent.
Mm-hmm. Completely new, folks. Wow. Ooh, look at that view.
Snow is creeping down the mountains. Winter would be here soon.
Wow.
Mary, Mother of Jesus. Her painting has been here as long as I can remember.
I recognize that little labyrinth. What? It's so quiet, so empty out here. Hang on. Oh, I thought I recognized something in the back there, but it's all. I thought that water skin was Andreas's old hat, but I misidentified it.
No. That's a different girl.
Yeah, I thought so. It's like where I was like, wait a minute, no.
I think this was Jordan.
How you getting, Megs?
Are you serious? I just told you not to call me that. And what are you doing out here? Don't you have better things to do?
What business is that of yours?
Yeah, mate. All my work's done, Megs.
What do you care? It's not like you've got important work to do. So now we can start to build Magdalene's skills. She can be a tinkerer. Magdalene maintains and tinkers with the present type, sometimes works with Baltus. Domestics. Magdalene can handle anything connected with household or animal work, or bookkeeping. Magdalene is proficient with balancing numbers and general accounting of data and information. So what do you think we should? What do you think we should give her?
I like bookkeeping or tinker. Leaning towards bookkeeping. What about you, Jordan?
What are you, Jordan?
Tinker.
Cool.
I'm kind of thinking tinker as well.
Hella, let's do it.
I keep the press running for my dad, and I work with Baltus on all his inventions. That seems a little more important than standing around the commons in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Baltus's inventions are stupid. Doesn't seem like something a girl should be involved with, you ask me. Right, no one did.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn, Megs. You're going to get a reputation.
Too late to worry about that. She already has a reputation. Oh.
Guards, Magdalene is skilled at stinging, countering, and otherwise deflating people in conversation. Flirt. Magdalene likes to playfully tease and flirt with people. Haggle. Magdalene is a strong negotiator whether it comes to finances or other matters of trade. Or snoop. Magdalene has a penchant for sneaking around, eavesdropping on conversations, and passing gossip.
I like Snoop. Snoop could be fun.
What do you think, Jordan?
I'm kind of feeling Barb's myself.
I'm also thinking Barb's.
Wow.
At least I have a reputation.
Oh, shit!
If you died today, your epitaphs would read, 3 shitheads who squint every morning harassing girls in the commons.
Yeah, I made the right choice.
Wow.
Assuming you got a grave, that is.
Oh.
More likely they toss your worthless bodies under the compost heap and hope for a better return. Jesus Christ.
Alright, we got it. Lay off. Did you get those things your dad wanted?
Oh, that's right. No, not yet. Hopefully I can just drop them off and start my reading for the day.
Reading? What book is so important that you need to get back to it?
Polyglot. Magdalene can't speak any foreign languages other than Italian, but can read a little bit of almost all of them. Volksbücher. Magdalene is familiar with the most popular comic books of the day, assorted trivia, almanacs, common knowledge, and scatological stories.
What?
Reformation. Magdalene has read a wide range of contemporary books on the Reformation and Counter-Reformation.
Reformation. We should do that one.
What do you think, Jordan?
I'm kind of caught between Reformation and Volksbücher.
I guess we're going Reformation then.
Whee!
The Lying of John Christum by Martin Luther.
Sounds boring and bad.
Luther criticizes the church for telling impossible stories about the saints. Definitely Father Thomas now you're reading that. Why? Would he object to people questioning if St. Moritz and St. Satya really performed all these miracles?
Yes, I think it's probably what he would be mad about.
Don't you read all sorts of books about trees and birds and whatever?
Yes, trees and birds and whatever, that's right. People are finally writing down what they see in nature instead of copying something a Greek imagined centuries ago. Do you have any books on frogs? What? No, never mind.
Oh, he wasn't want to read about frogs.
Wait, oh, aren't you supposed to be at the rat house too? You're on the council.
I'm gonna be right back, y'all.
Sure, but it's probably at your dad's pens. Hurry up and get him. I'll see you there.
Hi, Magdalene. Blacksmith's still there.
Dink, dink, dink.
This is where Andreas used to sleep.
Wow.
Wow.
This is history right here.
Where's Big Jorg? I want to see Big Jorg. Oh, hey, little Peter. Oh, it's Wishlaw. And Matilda. Former monk and former nun living together. Baltus's workshop. I wonder if we can do another lesson soon.
Magdalene!
Yes?
The cinnamon I added to the beer is perfect!
Isn't that a spice?
Yes, with many wonderful properties! The copper pots will be part of the process.
Oh, I thought it was for something more serious.
Magdalene, making beer is quite serious. Anyway, it's for the Christmas celebration.
Oh, I suppose you don't have much time left.
Quite right. The wheel of time stops for no man. But it's going to be wonderful. Cinnamon, coffee from Ethiopia, cacao from the New World.
Alright, Jordan.
Nah, I'm good.
Jordan, please.
Gesù Cristo, accettano facile tutta. Yeah, what he said. Jesus Christ, here's the money can do anything.
A problem?
Of course not, it's your money.
Oh. Anyway, I'm quite excited about it.
Clearly.
As such, alchemy is not normally my strong suit. And for all Ignazio's complaints about the cost, the base rye we're using is free.
Really?
Yes. The farmers had so much rye this year, they just couldn't use it all. Grant made as much bread with it as she could, but she wouldn't want to have her throw a lot out. So why not make beer?
Based.
Thank you.
The Rat House is the biggest building in Tassing. Baltus's clock took ages to build in place. Where did Sebastian get off to?
I don't know. Said be right back, but I don't know for how long.
Magdalene, it's good to see you, but you've forgotten the mural sketches. They're sitting on my workbench at home. Would you mind grabbing them for me? I need to show them to the council. Yes, of course. I'll be right back. The Rat House mural sketches? I think this is what my dad wants. I think these are all of the plans. Is this part of the plans? Stop. This isn't Dad's handwriting. I can actually kind of read this. Thank God he's a printer. Well, whatever. I'll bring it just in case. Alright, I'd better make things out over the Rat House.
I don't understand how we're still arguing about this. These murals should depict the truth, what we know is the truth. I don't think it's so simple, Klaus.
I think Paul was you,
Yep.
Jordan.
Yeah, I guess so. You thrive angry on Lord Father Thomas.
Werner was definitely you.
I think Father Thomas means that the truth is not so easily agreed upon. I'm tired of arguing. I just wanted to look nice and show what happened.
Big York's looking a little rough. Magdalene, thank you for bringing these. Maybe illustrations will succeed while talking has failed. I'm done arguing with them. I'll see you at home for supper. It's all right, Magdalene. We don't need to see the drawings. It's not that we don't understand what he's trying to do. I didn't realize we had upset him so much.
I think it got worse after I left. Well, we've been arguing about this for almost 2 hours. What was the good he did us? He hasn't budged. What's the point of talking if you can't make any progress?
Magdalene, could you speak to your father? Help him see things from our point of view. Father Thomas, I don't even know what you're all arguing about. What is your point of view? Klaus has strong, very strong opinions on how the history of Tassing of Kearsau Abbey should be portrayed.
And those portrayals may upset some of our neighbours. Isn't the real concern that it's going to upset the Lord? Is everyone really worried about him coming here someday and seeing the revolt memorialised on the wall? Keep saying that we all disagree with him. I don't think I do, not entirely.
Well, what do you think, York?
I am not the smartest man in this room, but I know what happened to me own dad. I know what he did. Doesn't feel right to ignore what happened to him, what happened to Otto. Look, you all knew my dad. I never had the chance. Don't want to make people in this town angry. I want to make our Lord angry. All of us do. There's a way to tell this story in a way it's true without upsetting anyone.
So, it's all very complicated, you see, Magdalene? Try to get him to consider a portrayal of our history that's a little less inflammatory.
And to think the council's meant to be the best of Tassing.
Magdalene. Such speech is entirely uncalled for. We need to come in an agreement or call off the mural entirely.
He's been wanting to paint this mural for years. You can't just tell him no all of a sudden.
Help us, Magdalene. Your father will listen to you.
Alright, I won't promise anything though. He's already hard enough to convince. Now I'm going back home. This mess has taken up too much of my day already.
Magdalene, thank you for bringing the drawings to that house. I'm sorry it was a waste of time. Those men don't know what they want. When I tell them what I'm trying to do, they get scared. And they talk and talk and talk. They talk all day and we're never closer to a decision. I'm sick of it. Sick of the whole thing.
Wow. I'm back.
Can you just start working on it? If they don't like it, they'll have to figure it out for themselves.
I could, but the first payment requires a council's approval. Damn it. I don't even care about the money. Maybe you're right. To hell with them.
I didn't realize you were so upset about it.
We hear all of the stories about this, what this place was, how it came to be. And it feels like history is something that happened before. Happened to other people. But 18 years ago, we lived through something, you and I. Everyone in Tassing. Everyone wants to forget about it, but at the end it didn't happen. You don't? No, I don't. All those years ago, I did nothing.
was worried about for you. Worried for Benjamin and Rachel and Esther. I was so afraid that I'd lose you. I wouldn't have been able to bear it. In the end, so many people died anyway. Peter and Ulrich and Andreas and all of the others.
Why doesn't Andreas get like a little info blurb?
You know who Andreas is.
I'm curious, like, what Magdalene thinks about him.
And we lived. Dad, everyone says it wouldn't have made any difference. If you and the others had fought, you would have died. I would have died.
Edley.
Maybe I could have stopped them from going to the mill. Or maybe we could have stopped the peasants from burning it down. We'll never know.
We just don't know.
Is that what this is about, this mural? Aye. It's a chance to pull down something in a place where everyone can see. If people start to forget, this will remind them. We were here. This happened. If I don't do it, who will? You're right, Dad. I wish the men in the rat house saw me the way that you do. They'll come around. I hope so. All the arguing has left me beat. I'm going to bed early. Alright. I'm going to stay up for a bit and write a letter to Esther. Good. Please say hello to her from me. And to parents, I know, Dad. Good night, Magdalene. I love you. I love you too. All this running around has left me tired too. It'll be nice to sit down at my desk and just write for a while.
All this running around's got me feeling like a sleepy little baby.
Alright, where to begin? I should write to Esther. Dearest Esther.
What, that game?
Hope you and your family are well. Dad sends his regard to... I wasn't gonna say it. I hope you and your family are well. Dad sends his regards to your parents like usual. I spent the last few days collecting oak galls with Sister Gertrude. I don't suppose you have the chance to do that in Prague. Sister Gertrude has been teaching me how to grind them into smooth ink. It's difficult work, but you'll find no better ink anywhere in Bavaria. I'll send along a bottle with this letter. What did I mention? Dad started a new project. He's painting a mural of Tassing's history in an old hat house to memorialise the revolt.
Wow.
The whole thing has me thinking about my own family history, past, present and future. I don't think I want to stay in Tassing forever. It's a quaint place to grow up, but I'm 20 now. Dad says I'd take over the shop, but I want to do more with my life. Not just take up a print shop in some tiny town in the Alps.
She does not want a cozy game life.
If I married a master printer, then I could become part of the Printers Guild. Then I'd be able to send my dad extra earnings and make a name for myself in one of the cities. And yes, before you break the nib off your pen, I will come visit you in Prague, I promise.
Hey,
I'll try to make time for a visit for winter. Life has been bustling here. Dad's been busy with the rat house mural, so I've been taking over the workshop. I'm sure it'll be a sight to behold once it's finished. Write back to me soon. All my love, Magda.
Ooh. Hang on. If Jordan's not gonna do it,
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yay!
whee! I'm really hoping I can finally get back to Metaphor Reef and Tazio next year.
You better.
After like more than a year of hiatus.
It's late. I should get some rest soon.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Dad? Dad! Magdalene.
Oh fuck.
Dad! Hang on, I'm coming.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Dad!
Oh,
Magdalene. What happened? Are you alright? You're bleeding. Someone came into the house. They hit me over the head. Okay, Dr. Stoles, try not to move, Dad. Magdalene, it's not safe. Whoever attacked me. This wound is too deep for me to take care of on my own. We need Dr. Stoles. Magdalene, be careful. I will. I'll be right back, I promise.
Time marches on, and the age of a new
see, this is why I
king
don't do
draws
it.
nearer.
It's much longer than the actual transition. Do you know why anyone would want to attack you, Klaus?
No. Maybe someone didn't like one of the books I sold them.
Sure you didn't see a shadow and hit your head on the printing press? Well, you saw a workshop. Somebody was looking for something.
Burglar. Been testing. That's preposterous.
Well, if it wasn't an attack, what was it? Enough. It was a deliberate plot to the head, unless any of you wish to debate my diagnosis.
No.
As I thought. Truthfully, Klaus, I'm surprised the blow didn't kill you. You have a strong skull. It's a grave injury. Magdalene, you need to help take care of your father.
Obviously.
Give you a choice. What if you said no?
Of course, the mirror will have to be called off now. Klaus, you absolutely cannot get out of bed.
No. It has to be done. This is too important. Just give me some time to rest. I'll find a way to make it work.
Don't think we need to cancel the entire project. Can't we just wait? Glossy Earth comes first. Anyway, we haven't even been able to agree on what the mirror should be.
Indeed. It might be best to abandon the entire idea.
Disrespect to Father Thomas, you are not on this council. We do not award you the rank of Jedi, Master.
Yes, just offering an opinion.
I can make the mirror.
What? Maze, quit joking around. Well, I know you want to help your dad, but aren't you too young for something this big?
That fucking last one is so mean.
I old enough to run the print shop myself, and Dad trusts me to illustrate the books. Isn't that enough?
Painting a mural this large and complicated will take a lot of skill and expertise.
So?
So that's why we were having your dad make it. He's been making art forever. I agree with Paul. Klaus needs home care. You're best suited for that, Magdalene, not a mural.
I love how Jordan's got like half of this room.
I don't.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, are you sure you're up for it? Physically, I mean.
It's quite demanding. You'd be up on scaffolding and could fall.
Are you not listening to me? I've already been doing this work for years. I know what it takes. Dad knows what it takes. Do you?
Oh, shit.
I can do it, Dad.
If you don't trust Magdalene to do the mural, to hell with the lot of you.
Mouse!
If you don't trust her, you don't trust me. I'll never do any work for this council again.
All right, I say we let her.
That's right, bitch.
Look like we have much of a choice. Very well. All right, Magdalene, you can do it. But you still need to talk to us about what you're doing, all right?
Fine, but I'm taking Dad's ideas into account.
Well, we'll figure it out. Thanks, Magdalene. Rest up close.
I'll do my best, Georg.
The other guy at the farm is like, I was here too.
Yeah, Baltus didn't say
he
anything.
didn't say a word.
Magdalene, just a moment.
Yes, what is it?
I didn't want to say this in front of your father or the others. Your father is lucid right now, but his injury is severe.
Oh no.
His contamina is misleading.
I know the injury is severe, Werner. I saw the blood.
Magdalene has damage to his brain. He may have a few weeks, maybe even a few months left. But he's not going to survive.
No. There has to be something you can do.
No, I'm not a surgeon.
Can we take him to see one?
No, he can't be moved in this condition. In fact, he shouldn't move at all. Even if he could, I don't think the finest Italian surgeons would know how to deal with trauma like this.
Well, it shows what the Italians know.
Okay.
So he's just going to die? And there's nothing I can do about it?
You can make him comfortable and you can enjoy the time you have left. I can help with palliative care. The time will run out before long. I'm sorry, Magdalene. Wiedersehen.
Dad needs to be able to see the mural in its finished form.
Can we not
don't
name our
know how
chapter
much
stuff
time
like
there's
the
left.
attack? I'm scared now.
Werner said it could be 2 months. God to protect him. I'll pick up where Dad left off. He wanted to paint the history of Tassing from its earliest days to the revolt. I'll start with the earliest part of Tassing's history, the pagan tribes and the Romans. Then I'll move on to the founding of the Abbey and Tassing saints. After that, I should find a way to represent our recent history. Depicting the revolt is important to Dad. People in Tassing might know some of the town's history, but not all of it. Dad said the library at Kearsau had those records. He was going to write to the last prioress to see if she had any information. I should write to her now while I'm thinking about it. Alright, where to begin? Dad told me the last prioress at Kearsau knows something about the old history of Tassing. He said that she became the abbess of a convent in Bologna. Mother Illuminata?
Well, that's right, bitch.
Yes, it's Santa Margherita. I should write to her. A small town in the Republic of Genoa along the coast of the Ligurian Sea.
Date Margaritaville.
Mother Illuminata, Abbess of Santa Margherita, formerly Abbess of Kirsau Abbey. My name is Magdalene Druckner. I do not believe we ever met, as I was very young when you left Kirsau. You are acquainted with my father. He brought many books from the library before the terrible fire that consumed the place. I am writing because my father and I are creating a mural we're tossing in our house. It's going to tell the history of our community and of Kirsau as well. We've only legends and folklore, since of course all of Kirsau's books were destroyed in the fire. I was hoping you could tell us something of the early history of the town when the Romans were here. If you know anything about the early history of the abbey itself, we would also be glad to hear it. We would appreciate any help you could give us and hope you are well. My father always spoke highly of you, especially how you cared for the library and its books. Keep well. Magdalene. If I want to finish the mural before Christmas, I should start planning tomorrow. I should head to bed and get as much rest as I can.
Sleepy time.
Sleepy little baby, that's me.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh, we missed Halloween.
How sad.
Oh,
I wanted to see all the
pointless.
I wanted to see all the ghosts and goblins.
Boy, do I have the game for you.
Ah, Mistress Druckern, I have a few letters here addressed to you. Take care now.
Thank you, sir.
That's about it. Got to go.
Mother Illuminata wrote back to me. Hope her response helps me paint the mural.
Mistress Druckern, thank you for your letter. I hope this reply finds you and your father in good health. I remember you both, as your father would carry you between the rows of our library in its final years. I also remember your late mother and brother. God keep their souls. While we did have some books that discussed Hassing's past, it's likely they were as mythological as what your neighbors believe. That said, I remember one of the peasants, Tillman Kreutzer, read about the history of the town. I know he died during the revolt, but perhaps his family knows some of what he learned. I should also say that it's not true at all that all of Kirsau's books were destroyed by the fire. Andreas Mahler managed to save some from the flames. God rest his soul. In the aftermath of that terrible night, cataloguing and preserving the surviving books was not at the top of any of our minds. Even so, this topic has stirred a memory within me. Several years before the fire, there was a death at Kirsau, the murder of Baron Rothvogel. He had mentioned something about finding a copy of Historia Tassia, a comprehensive chronicle of your home. I had forgotten about it until now because the murder dominated all of our thoughts in the days and weeks that followed. It troubles me now because I recall that the late Father Matthias was also reading a copy of Historia Tassia shortly before he died. We never accounted for either book's whereabouts. They may have been hidden somewhere in the library and went up with everything else. Perhaps Prior Ferenc took it from the Baron after the murder. Ferenc had an interest in books of all sorts, of course, but it seems like an odd thing to do in the moment. Then again, only God knows what he did, and why he did it. Miklos Heavily, the Baron's manservant, believed it may have been stolen by the town thief, Martin Bauer. Ah, piece of shit. I understand he was killed by the mob along with the miller on the night of the fire. If he did steal the book, he took its whereabouts to its grave. If any of his family remain in Tassing, perhaps you could ask them. As for the history of the abbey, I fear that was also lost in the blaze. However, as sacristan, Prior Matthew learned a great deal about the subject.
Appointed official in monastery responsible for maintaining the sacristy, where investments and objects used in ceremonies are kept. Sacristan is also often the treasurer.
He's so old now. I have not kept in contact with him, but I know that he is now the Archdeacon of Sion.
Once a free imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire, Sion became the capital of Valais when the Ken joined the Swiss Confederacy following the Swabian War in 1499.
He is no longer a Benedictine, but uses his family name, Fasigny-So. If you write to him soon, your letter may reach him before snow covers Valais.
A canton in the Swiss Alps, Valais became an associate member of the Swiss Confederation in 1529.
Please convey my best wishes to your father. He was a good friend to the Abbey in its better years. Despite the violence that occurred, I heard no ill will toward anyone from Tassig. I pray that you have seen better days since that night, and that God forgives the many errors we made. God bless you. Mother Illuminata, Abbess of Santa Margaritaville.
Oh, it's turned out to be as well. Jordan, do you want to be Esther?
Yeah, sure, why not? My dear Magda.
Okay, no, I'm taking away from you.
Okay.
My dear Magda.
Good.
My parents are glad to hear from you, Father. Please tell them they wish to hear from you soon. Speaking of printing, the ink was well received indeed. I've made several prints with it. They look lovely on the wall. Elisha has taken to making his own ink from scraps he found around the house after he saw yours. Mother was furious when he spent several pfennigs trying to find lapis at the market. She's had him scrubbing the floors for it. Took him 3 days. I'm glad you're keeping busy, even though it keeps you from visiting. Father says we'll have room whenever Tide makes an appearance. Though really, if you don't plan to stay in Tassing, you ought to come sooner rather than later. There are plenty of beautiful young Christian men around town, printers and academics alike. Or maybe something else. You'd have your pick. Prague is a good city for me as well. Before the expulsion, there was a handsome man at the synagogue, Simon, who caught my eye. His father is a merchant, and he's a doctor. He went to the University of Padua, can you believe it? I'd quite like to marry him if I can find him again. Anyway, I think he'd have even better luck than me. The boys would sworn at a beautiful blonde artist from the Alps. Please keep us abreast of your father's mural. We'll have to come see it when it's finished. Blessings, Esther. I'll have to write Esther back tonight. I should head home and check on Dad. Hey Dad, how you feeling? Oh, Magdalene. Sitting upright is still a struggle, I'm afraid. The dizziness makes my stomach turn, so I'd rather not eat at the moment. Are you sure? I can bring up something like milk or broth. No. I can't stomach anything just yet. But tell me, where are you off to? I need to get started on the first part of the mural today, the old history. Mother Illuminata didn't know much about the Tassing's early history, but she did give me a few places to start. I'm going to ask Black Till if his grandfather told him any stories. Illuminata said she used to read about the Romans. Mother Illuminata Magdalene. Fine, Mother Illuminata. Young Kreitzer has mentioned that it'll stay from time to time, yes. He comes by to borrow books now and then. Usually when he's found some interesting old ruin out of the fields. You might ask him about that. Il Pete has always harrumped about how no one's paid attention to the old ways anymore too. I'm sure he'll have some stories to tell you about old Tassing. You might stop to talk to him. I can hardly understand him these days, but it's worth asking. He's an old man, Margaret Magdalene. He'll enjoy the company either way.
He's old.
He's old. He's old. Alright, I'll talk to him too, if I have time. You might talk to Smokey too. The old charcoal burner seems to know more about what's in the woods around town than anyone else. That and he's a known gossip. He's always been kind to me when I chat with him. I'm certain he'll know something about the ruins. You may hear something worth your while at any rate. I'll go talk to him. What are the ruins of the mines? I can't just use books and stories alone. I want to explore whatever is left over from the Romans and before. The salt mine and Roman ruins are the oldest parts of Tessing, so it only makes sense to see what they left behind. You think after your mother. She's always thorough in her research. You already said that's what a good artist do, Dad. Be careful, alright? I know the twins mess around near the salt mine, but I don't want you getting
What's
hurt.
up? Hello.
I don't know why York doesn't keep them in line. Always making trouble, those two. At least Artemis actually knows how to read. I don't think Apollo can even spell his name. The boy struggles with his letters, Magdalene. Don't shame him for it. Not everyone is a printer's daughter. Don't forget your other chores while you're running around town, alright?
Huh.
We still have a household to run.
Why?
I'll get to them, Dad.
Quack.
Good, good. I'd better get going if I want to do all of that today. I'll see you later, Dad. Good luck, Magdalene.
Quack.
Stop.
Quack?
Why can't I quack?
Because you're not a duck.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right, bitch.
Stop gatekeeping duck behaviors. I don't know.
Hi, Megs. Got you away with the mural, huh? I didn't expect you to convince the council like that.
Something fucking devastating. Come on. Do it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
It's actually too mean. But hey, I'm impressed.
Yeah, well, I think she knows her kind of friendly.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
sucks.
she just knows when to give him shit. Giving him shit all the time is like, show some restraint. The rest of the council's been arguing over the matter for so long, even I couldn't get a word in. And you come in and shut them up in a few minutes. Use more women like you in the town.
There are plenty of opinionated women in town. Want to let us join the council?
Well, you'll have to take that up with the Lord. Besides, I don't think any of them are as odd-headed as you. All the exception, Magdalene. You always are.
I'm one of the good ones.
Clearly you've forgotten about Agnes. She doesn't suffer fools gladly.
You're all right, white lady. That's not what I meant. She's not... Oh, never mind. Forget about it. Anyway, standing up to the council like that was great. I know I'm on the council, but sometimes it doesn't seem like I have any influence.
Ooh.
Oz actually seems insecure about his place on the council. He may be an ass sometimes, but I don't like to see him so upset. Maybe I should reassure him. You do though. You vouched for me to do the mural in the first place.
Only after his dad did. still feel bad about that. I should have stuck up for you. Being the youngest one on the council has been harder than I thought. I know Baltus and Werner don't think I'm capable, and even Bull has warned me about being too rash. My dad died trying to make a difference in this town. All I'm trying to do is carry on his legacy, but it seems like the others won't make room for any change.
Keep pushing, Lutz. They're stuck in the past, but we're looking forward to the future of testing.
Thanks, Max. Magdalene.
There you go.
It'll take time, but maybe they'll listen to me eventually. Ah, well, better get back to it. See you later, Mags. Fell right back into it.
Didn't correct that one, huh? Piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
Bye, Andre. Hey, Big Yorg.
Hello, Peter.
Oh my
Can I talk
god.
to you for a moment? Yeah, he's looking rough.
That's the most ill Peter's the most scuffed looking character I've ever seen.
Who's that? Can I talk to you for a moment? God damn it, don't you shout at me! I'm sorry, Peter. What do you want anyway? I was wondering if you'd tell me some of the stories about Tessing. Oh, the old tales. Oh. It's been so damn long since anyone had a thought to tell me what I know. Well, a few of the old tales knocking about in this old skull. Are there any myths from even before the Romans came to Tessing? Of course there are. The Romans were the first ones to live here, you know. Well, our spirits older than the saints that live in these woods. Older than the Romans. They've abducted Tessing before St. Moritz ever set a blessed foot in town. I thought spirits only caused trouble. Spoiling milk, making livestock sick, things like that. Some do, yes, but who do you think beats the spirits off? Hello.
I don't know.
Look at the spirits, eh? It's perched on a wild hunt to scare the evil ones away. They protected Tessing since its founding day. Long before those Romans, our ancestors roamed these mountains to eradicate chieftain called Ratus. Folks weren't as kind as they are now when tribes fought over one another for the best land. The old chieftain was a yellow-bellied coward who neglected the old gods. He was too proud to make offerings. Because of him, the gods favoured other tribes and Ratus's people had no plan to call their own. Instead, they wandered through those mountains and valleys, hunting and gathering what they could to survive.
Good noises.
One
Really
day
good
when
noises.
winter was approaching, Ratus went hunting and found a wounded wolf taken in a trap. But instead of killing the beast as much men would, he helped the beast and loosed it from its bonds. Was the wolf a spirit in disguise? Of course not. Wolves are wolves, girl. Spirits don't need the skins of animals for their power. See, you've got the sense of the thing. The old gods are keen to repay favours done, and Perchta is the goddess of the wild hunt. The wolves are her animals. She leads the wild hunt, and the wolves lead the hunts of the forest. Back in my day, folk knew it was bad luck to kill a wolf. Now I'm the only one who remembers these things. Perchta saw Ratus as cotton. A caution. Action.
Oasis led his people to the spring and claimed it for his homeland, and we've been in this valley ever since. And those goddamn Romans came and destroyed everything, but you see, there were other gods protecting this place before St. Moritz. That's why a few of us still are attached. She protects us against witches and fiends.
It's a wonderful story. Perfect for the first part of the mural.
Oh, good. I know I could still be of some use in this town.
What about the Romans? Do you know any Roman legends of Tassing?
No mid-legends. Ah! I don't bother with stories from outsiders. The tales of gods that are not our own. The Romans did nothing but conquer our people and destroy this town. We spent generation after generation building Tassing back up from those days. And still our traditions keep dying with no one to carry them on.
That's why I want to know, Peter. The stories need to be on the mural.
Mural? Fine. I don't know any of the old Roman shite.
Alright. I have a lot to think about. Thank you for sharing the stories with me, Peter.
At least someone wants to listen to me. No, I'm tired. Talking so much has made my jaw ache.
I'll give it a rest then. God bless you, Peter.
Magdalene, how's the mural coming? Blair! I said hello, Magdalene! I hear you browbeat the council and letting you do it yourself.
They didn't have a chance against me once I set my mind to it.
It's the spirit! It's good to see you standing strong against those stubborn bastards. God may have made man from dust, but I swear he left some of them with rocks for brains too. Did you know Jorg was by to check on my hinges? I've had about enough of their silly projects. That Zimmerman boy seems to have a good head on his shoulders, though. Once you're settled down with him, you'll have a good life ahead of you.
I think I'd rather marry for love, Hetty.
Love comes in time, Magdalene. You'll see. Besides, that Ants is a good boy. You could do worse.
Maybe.
Better.
Didn't see.
But you were always gonna forge a better path, just like your mother. I have no use for the world beyond Tassing, but I wish you luck in it.
Thanks, Hetty. I'll see you later.
Until then. Hey, Magdalene. Sorry about my loud as fuck mother.
Oh yeah, Mojave, you didn't see this earlier, but Brother Watchlove and Sister Matilda are living together.
Aw, that's nice.
If you do some investigations differently in Act 1, We've learned that they've kind of been having everything since they were at the Abbey together.
Ooh.
So now that the Abbey's gone, they can finally be together.
That's really cute. That's delightful. Who has Brigida?
I don't remember.
I could take her.
Okay.
Pentiment, how are you keeping?
I'm eager to continue work on the mural. I have so much to do before Christmas.
I'm certain it will be the pride of Tessing when you're through. You've always had your mother's talent for art. And how is your dad?
You're the only people I've asked how I'm doing before I've asked him about Dad.
I know how it is to be the sole caregiver. Yourself disappears behind the needs of the person you're looking after. I worry about you, carrying that weight alone. I remember when my dad fell. We cared for him best we could, but those few months before he passed were a tough time for everyone. But I believe God will put your dad through, whatever the doctor says. We need him.
I don't even know what I'll do when he dies. I feel crazy even thinking about it.
Should the worst come to pass, you'll not be alone, Magdalene. Believe me. It may feel like you are, but... Then, have you thought about what you'll do if your dad doesn't come through this?
I'd have to get married. You remember what happened to Attila?
That part of woman. But you're a good girl, Magda. There are any number of families in Tassing who'd be happy to take you. You have someone in mind, do you? Don't you?
Must be nuts.
He's about as subtle as his father. God rest Otto's soul. Ah, I miss him.
I wish I got to meet him. Properly, I mean.
He made an impression, that's for certain. Oh, the girls around town knew better than to moon after him. But that didn't stop some of us. He was Ava's from the start. It all appears to be yours. But if nothing ever comes to that, no, you're always welcome in me family, Magda. Croft's a nice, hard-working boy. He's got a sharp mind. He can provide for a family.
Are you trying to set me up with your son?
Can you blame a mother for trying? You're a good, respectable girl, Magda. Any family would be lucky to have as a daughter.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'd rather decide in my own time.
All right, I'll let it be. You know, not every marriage may start off on solid footing. But if you pray and work and trust in the Lord, you can find it in time. Believe me.
Jesus.
Oh shit. I like how we picked like, hey, let me say mean shit all the time, and then we just haven't.
Are we sure we
chosen
didn't
any,
pick the gossip option? Holy fuck.
Maybe I'll never get married.
Without a husband and children, who will care for you when you're old? The Lord made us from Adam's rib because he meant us to be part of men. You'd be lonely to never know that fullness of purpose. Yeah, it's no life for someone like you.
You're not the first person to tell me so.
That is because your elders are wise, Magda. Trust in our love for you, and in the Lord's purpose. In any case, I should get back to the chores. Remember what I said? Whatever happens, you're always welcome in me home.
Before I forget, I actually had a question about an old book. Martin is supposed to have stolen it from the baron who was killed years ago. Do you know what happened to it? What if I pressed the select button and it pulled out to show just like a picture of like Martin's corpse in his grave?
Just Family Guy posing. Oh. I hope this doesn't get me into any trouble, but I still have it hidden in a drawer. Martin left it behind when he ran off.
You told the trouble to take it, but didn't bring it along.
Martin was a thief, but he wasn't stupid. I'm sure he realized no one would believe he'd come by the book honestly, so he couldn't sell it.
Why'd you keep it?
What was I supposed to do? The Baron was killed soon after, and there I was, holding his stolen book. I didn't want Martin to get in any more trouble than he was already in. I never read it though. I don't read well.
Can I have it?
I don't know.
I need a reference for it for the mural.
But won't everyone wonder where he got the ideas?
I've been talking to people all over town. They'll think I got the ideas from them.
Alright. I'd like to have nothing more to do with it, to be frank. It reminds me of difficult times.
But you're not Frank, you're Brigitte.
A stolen book of a dead nobleman in our home. Perhaps it spoiled our milk and turned our eggs all these years. Here you are. Please don't tell anyone I had this.
Historia Tassie. It's in Latin, which I don't read well. I'll puzzle over it in the evening. Thank you, Brigitte. You've been a big help.
Of course, Magda. Be well now. God bless.
You too, Brigitte. Until later.
Woof. Woof. Oh, God bless you, Magdalene.
Hello, Father Thomas. You look troubled. What's the matter?
I seem to have lost the key to the tabernacle. Without it, we'd have to go without the Eucharist on Sunday.
Do we say this to the priest?
Yes! 100%! Yeah, baby! Get all those fingies on there.
Philip Melanchthon, a Protestant reformer known for establishing the doctrine of justification by faith and rejecting the Catholic sacrament of penance as well as transubstantiation.
Yes!
I transubstantiation directly to the Catholic priest's face.
Absolutely.
Philip Melanchthon writes that the bread and wine is symbolic of Christ's sacrifice. Can't you just get another loaf?
Magdalene Druckrin! We are Catholics! You absolutely must stop reading that heretical Protestant nonsense! Don't you understand? You're putting your very soul at risk reading such things. I need to have another talk with your father, it seems. Once he's well, of course.
Yeah, you do that.
Oh dear, now I truly must find that key. It's a matter of moral sin, Magdalene. Without the Eucharist, the sanctification of everyone in Tassing is at risk, including yours.
The consecrating elements of communion, also called the Lord's Supper, Holy Communion. In
look at
Catholicism,
the
the Eucharist
frog.
refers to the bread and wine after they have been transubstantiated in the body and blood of Christ. I'll keep an eye out for it, Father.
Thank you, Magdalene. Please, let me know if you have any ideas as to where it might be. God bless you. Goodbye. Oh,
I wonder if Sister Emily has seen the tabernacle key anywhere. I should talk with her.
God bless you, Magdalene.
God bless you, Sister Emily.
What brings you to the church this time of day? Lighting another votive candle for your father?
I was hoping to speak with you, sister. Have you seen Father Thomas's tabernacle key anywhere? He's misplaced it.
I'm afraid I have not. Everything in the church has been as it should be. Though I did hear the two Gertner children come in last evening. I did not rise, but I heard they whispering for a moment. They left as suddenly as they came.
Why didn't you say anything?
I didn't think anything of it. Many people come to the church throughout the week. This is a sacred space, and the people of Tassing respect it as such. They respect my privacy in this place, and I respect theirs.
Why telling me this now?
Because while I do not make a habit of meddling, I know those who do. Those two do. And because you said that Father Thomas had lost his key. Their intentions last night may have been pure. If not, however, it would be Christian to remind them that theft is against the Lord's commandments.
They're always getting into trouble. Maybe I'll just tell Father Thomas they took the key.
There is nothing to prove that the twins' visitation and the key's disappearance are more than a coincidence. And yet, I advise that you do what you feel is right in your heart.
Thank you, sister. God bless you.
God bless you, Magdalene. The eavesdropper.
The eavesdropper.
Yippee.
God bless you, Magdalene.
God bless you, Father Thomas. Any luck finding the tabernacle key?
Alas, no. It remains out of reach.
I'm sure it'll turn up eventually, Father.
Yes, as the Lord sees fit. In the meantime, I shall keep looking. Knock, and the door will be opened after all. God bless you, Magdalene. Oh, Magdalene, how is your father?
Unwell still and getting worse.
Is he eating? You must make sure he's eating. I know the sea sun makes it difficult, but he needs the best of what you have in storage if he's to heal. I'll send Nico over with a few of our good apples later.
Wow, the good apples.
Hey,
Fuck.
thank you so much, loudest fucking keeper.
Hi, Magdalene. Hello, Apollo. What are you doing? Looking for frogs. Artemis says she saw one the other day and we're joining a collection bunch. Frogs don't come out this time of year. How do you know? Artemis says she got saw one. They don't. Hildegard says the cold and wet creatures. They won't be out in autumn. Oh, maybe that's why I only have one. What do you need the frogs for? Like I'll tell you, you'll snitch. I won't. Yeah, right. Sorry, Max, I'm not telling. You'll just have to wait and see. Or ask Artemis. Maybe she'll tell you. Fine, I'll go talk to your sister. If you mess with my mural, you'll be sorry. Don't worry, Max. You're not a target.
Up to mischief.
The Great Frog Plague of 1543.
Hey, Magdalene.
Hey, Artemis. Apollo said to catch your frogs.
Yeah. What about it?
He told me I'd come ask you why. He wouldn't say anything.
He didn't tell you. Christ, finally. He's starting to keep his mouth shut.
Oh, come on, just tell me.
No way. This is our biggest trick yet. We're not risking it to tell you. You'll just have to wait and see.
Pete, what's here? Must have broken Pete's pen. I wonder who it belongs to. The article is always so beautiful.
Mine shaft. Let's go to the big hole.
I
Oh,
want to pick the mural as accurately as possible. I have to go down the shaft myself. The entrance is so steep. No one's used it as years. There must be some way to get down there. Apollo and Artemis are always bragging about how they sneak around the ruins. Maybe I can ask them how to do it. If I rigged a rope to the top beams, I could be able to get down more easily. I saw some rope in the workshop at home. I should be able to find everything I need there. I'll have to come back later.
I still can't get over the fucking background animals in this game.
Yeah, the marginalia, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, hello, Magdalene.
Nico, what are you doing out here?
Biding my time, contemplating life.
In the forest? Is in the forest at this cold time of year?
I like the calm of the chill. Makes me feel lively. I'm not looking forward to turning in either. My wife is so loud.
I doubt you're avoiding the inn itself or Killian, so I have to assume it's Hannah.
Just so. Lately I had my flight more days than not. So I walk in the woods and clear my head.
What happened between you two?
We lied to each other, festered resentment, grew apart. It's a tale as old as matrimony.
Truth be told, I'm not expecting much from it.
Maybe you young folk are smarter than we were at your age. We were in love once, I think. It's been so long I hardly remember. Well, I was in love. I would have suffered any slight from her, even that fucking Miller. At least let her die in the revolt, but then stop Anna from disgracing our marriage. I swallowed my pride and let it go on because I thought it would make her happy. But I should tell you about this. You caught me in a weak moment, Magdalene.
This is pathetic, Nico.
You sound like her. But you're right. Perhaps if I was a better man, Hannah would still love me.
Aw.
We're too old to change now. She's too stubborn. I'm too weak.
Oh, no.
It's pointless.
It is if you keep acting like this. Do you expect Christ himself will come along and change you?
I pray he would. I fear that the Lord's intervention is the only help for me now.
You and Hannah managed to raise a kind man, Killian, despite all that.
Killian is a good boy. A diligent son. He deserved a better father. I failed him too.
Now you're just feeling sorry for yourself.
You'd be sorry too if you were me. I'm sorry I burdened you with this. Please don't tell your father.
My dad's dying, and this was still the most depressing conversation I've ever had.
Oh my god! Get his ass!
Until later, Magdalene.
Until then,
That's the shit I like to see.
hello, is there something I can do for you? Knives need sharpening? I'm Magdalene Durkheim. Are you a friend of Smokies?
Be right back, I'm gonna go piss.
Go best car. I'd like to think so, yes. I'm Vaxlau. I'm a tinker, travel around and help people out with sharpening knives, little things like that. Darkman? Are you Printer's daughter? I am. My father's a printer.
Do something for the wares, much?
Yes, I read books. Let's see, Jordan.
Max Loveday, you're gonna get in trouble again.
Trouble for me?
Oh, not you, Mistress Truckerin. This one can't help but talk to people about all the strange things he believes. He reads all sorts of books, talks to odd folks, gets ideas brewing in his head. It doesn't bother old Smokey none. Oh, there's some other people a whole lot.
Ooh.
Some people with limited imaginations.
Inquisitors.
2 inquisitors, no need to overstate the team. Dude.
Don't want to know what happened.
A long time ago, I got into an argument with some people in town. They told Father Thomas. To his credit, he told them to let it go, but somehow an inquisitor found out. Anyway, I had to leave for a while.
So, books, strange ideas.
Yes, the host, the Empress, the Ben Ryan, blood of Christ.
How again? What about it?
More and more people are writing about rejecting transubstantiation. The idea that bread and wine of the Eucharist literally becomes the body and blood of Christ.
There we go.
Martin Luther said something about that, I know that. Erasmus disagreed. Well, yes, Luther and Erasmus aside, people have been thinking about this for a while. Both Wycliffe and Huss were left this substantiation for sound and logical reasons. Using our eyes or senses, there is nothing perceptible that changes into the character of bread and wine. I suppose that's true. Good. There's also a second point. Even if the bread and wine turned into Christ's body, why is that necessary for spiritual communion? We are bound by flesh, attempting to reunite with the light of God through the Eucharist. The act of observance unites our will with that of Christ. God, He is present in us throughout the remembrance, not the physical act. Even Martin Luther said the presence of Christ's physical body and blood was necessary in communion. Yes, but the others of Marvel colloquially disagree. Zwingli, Melanchthon, Bucer, all men far wiser and more educated on these matters than us. And if you consider that these men have rejected such thinking, then there are greater implications. I already hear why some people want to disbelieve in transubstantiation. Sure, why not? I'll admit I'd hoped for some more enthusiasm regarding the fate of our souls, but alright. This all starts with Lucifer creating the world. Oh boy!
Here we go.
Whoa!
Excuse me? God was the Word, and the Word was truth, and the truth is light. The light is God's will. God's light contains aspects, what we consider angels, facets of His infinite intellect. One of these aspects separates itself from His intellect and manifests in the darkness of the corrupt will, Lucifer. By what power could a portion of God's will separate from the whole? The will moved itself. God's intellect, being infinite, also contains the capacity to transcend the infinite. To exist outside of the boundaries of the infinite light, the corrupt will brought into being an equally infinite darkness. Within that darkness, Lucifer cast his false light, a corrupted imitation of the divine intellect, to create the world. All material in our world is inherently a corrupted manifestation of that false light. We still have a connection to God through our intellect, but is flawed by existing in our physical bodies. Was Jesus flawed by being a man even though he was born of a virgin? He was not born of a virgin.
I'm not hearing any of this.
And it would not matter if he were. Lucifer was a rebellious splinter of God's will. The Christ appeared when God willed His divine intellect into Jesus. But yet the physical bodies were all corrupt. Yes, but while we are the heirs of Lucifer's rebellious intellect, Christ received wisdom from the light of God Himself. He really truly died and was truly resurrected in body. But His reappearance was only important for Him to convey the message of salvation to the people. In truth, resurrection is always happening, since if we die without grace, our souls are condemned to be reborn. This physical world is the only hell we know, living again and again the only torment. So how do we escape it? Regular prayer, abstention from material desires, sublimation and elimination of want.
That just sounds like being a monk.
No, priests and monks both are corrupt agents of the business of the church. They have taken the simplicity of holy devotion and profaned it with pageantry. The saints, too, all stuff from Moritz and Session, miracles, they're just stories. The church has led people astray, but the Pope people in meaningless rituals, faith in relics. I can see why you don't go into town much. No one really wants me in town anyway. They want me to fix their knives and their pots and little things and be on my way. And that's fine with me. I've seen so much of the world and known so many things. I've made so many friends that I hope I'll see again if I come their way. Anyway, thank you for indulging me, Magdalene. I was just being polite. I was just being polite. Even so, thank you. Until later. Until then.
Good day, Mr. Strucklerin.
I told you, Smokey. Call me Magdalene.
Old habits, I suppose. What brings you to my corner of the woods? We'll gossip.
Only ancient gossip. I was wondering if you knew anything about the old pagan and Roman mines.
Mines? Is this any interest of yours, Magdalene? I don't see the townsfolk trek out there as much anymore. Last I saw were those two twins making trouble. I know a way in, but I'll be damned if I ever set foot close to that place. What are you so interested in then over there?
The mural in the rat house needs a section about the earliest days in Tassim.
I don't know about getting down into the mines, but I do know a few stories about them and the other Roman ruins around here. The old stories my father used to tell me when he was the burner of Tassing. The one about Mars and Tassia, the nymph, was always my favourite, though. I'd blame that on my youth.
Tassia? Like Tassing?
Fighting in the town after a pagan god. A Roman one at that. I don't mind telling you the town, Magdalene, but I want you to be bawdy.
Oh, can't be curious.
A little smirk when she said that. Oh, I won't be scandalizing you. Can't have your father hounding me for any coarseness. But I'll tell the decent bits of what I remember.
Everyone excludes me from the fun.
You'll have your fun in time, Magdalene. You just wait and see.
Alright. So what's the story?
Well, legend says that Mars was hunting in these woods and spied a fat boar for the taking. He just pulled back his spear when he heard a woman scream in terror. Well, of course, the creature ran off, and the god was angry at the loss of his quarry. So he tramped through the woods to see why a woman was in the forest and not in the local town.
I went to the forest all the time.
Yes, but those were the old woods, Magdalene. The wilds were spirits and ghosts prowled.
What do you mean, proud?
Prowled, you know, like spirits and other evil things do. I can't just say they walked through the woods like you and me. They prowled.
Alright, keep going.
So Mars found a nymph, Tassia, bathing in a spring with a fat, ugly satyr goading her from the shore. Enraged at seeing the trapped nymph, Mars transformed into a wolf and slew the satyr. And in return, well... yeah. Tassia bathed the god.
I get it. They bathed.
I did warn you, Magdalene. When Mars left the pool, he dripped onto the ground and it blossomed with flowers and crops. They say that's why this valley is so fertile.
You've been growing crops here for generations. People know the reason for that, even if it was the gods.
Whatever the reason, Tassing's been blessed with fertile ground for hundreds of years. So much of what the Romans left behind was destroyed over the years, but I like that we still have these tales. You never really destroy stories as long as there are people to tell them. Of course, the Romans left a hell of a lot behind too. The town is more Roman than Bavarian, really.
Well, we are part of the Holy Roman Empire.
There we are, not for lack of trying. Tassing is actually much smaller now than it was in the Romans' day. At least that's what I make of it. The ruins go deep into the forest and all the way to the old mine. Half of Tassing is built on Roman stone. Take a walk around town and you'll start noticing things. We'll use their stone to build. The old temple by Satia's shrine has grown over. The aqueduct runs for miles. Even the abbey used to be an old Roman fort. You can see some of the Roman paved stones under the road if you look hard. May not be Roman, but this town is.
Tassing has been building itself for hundreds of years. What a beautiful idea.
That's the way of things. Most people don't notice the old stones. Too busy in town to notice what's right in front of their eyes.
Maybe I should get a look at the mine. I'd like to get a better sense of what things were actually like.
Nothing will stop you, I see. Well, I won't either. Just keep an eye for any wolves or satyrs you might see down there, eh?
I'll let you know if I see any. Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Magdalene. Be safe.
What?
This should be enough rope. With a sturdy knot, I can brace myself against the mine shaft on the way down.
I just said we've got to get her the fuck away from her dad, Jesus. I know you're not watching this. I have good news and bad news.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen shit. Baby. They got a baby.
Oh!
Hey, little Andreas.
Peter named his kid Andreas. That's so sweet.
Aww.
His little blonde baby. Reincarnated.
The Kendrick Lamar song. Come on, Magdalene.
That's what she's writing.
Well, I think today I'm off to start the first part of the mural. I think I'll paint the founding of Tassing and the Romans.
Well, you won't want for any models. Tassing is littered with Roman ruins. It's almost a nuisance. I trust to take the council's opinions on the matter into account.
I'll listen to you, but ultimately the decision of what to paint lies with me.
Of course, you are the craftsman in this endeavor. Or craftswoman, as it were. All I ask is that you keep the Lord in mind. The mural's for Tassing, but we have others to appease as well.
I understand.
Thank you, Magdalene. Anyway, I'm glad that the mural's coming along well. Forgive my sudden questioning about it. Been so busy preparing for the council's next meeting, I haven't had as much time with Anna as usual. She says I get a bit frantic when I'm overwhelmed.
Is the council working on something new?
Well, considering yearly maintenance checks on every house in Tassie, Diaz is quite a bit more pushback than we'd anticipated. Jesus Christ.
Something against something you want to do. God, how hard it must be for you.
Oh,
Hi, legendary fiend. The point is taken, Magdalene.
hey, legendary fiend.
We'd let you paint the mural. In any case, the matter's far from resolved. I imagine spring will come before anything is actually done. I'd better get back to work. Thank you for letting me interrupt your day, Magdalene. God bless you.
Until later, Bob.
Dougie.
In the morning. Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
Well.
Well.
Magdalene!
Hello, Ulrich.
Hello!
What you doing?
Watching.
Very well. Keep up the good work.
Work. Just like Mom. I will work now.
She's got Andreas' hat.
Yeah. Sure does.
That's cute.
A holy relic passed down the generations. Goodbye. Why? I fucking Andreas should get it. Come on. I was scrolling through my blog just now, being like, I posted some good shit yesterday. Let me bump that stuff again. And I scrolled past Dot's plane crash themed prom.
I have my rope to climb down, but this could take a while. Should I head in?
I can appreciate her being careful after the last time we were down here.
Yeah. That was fucked. We made it! Yay! Yay!
Oh, tablet. There's still writing on it. Oh, it's a poem. I think it's a love note. Ugh. I would have chucked this shit down a mine shaft too.
Oof. Better be a bit of a hater.
There are a lot of different coins down here. Oh, it's not like this is a saint's well. Oh, this looks like a larger version of some of Baltus's contraptions. This winch must have attached to some sort of hauling and pulley system. Fascinating. Now that I'm down here, I should see what I can find from the Roman era before. Oh, bones. Far too big to be a human. No horns. Looks like a mule to me. Maybe it could hold that winch. Poor creature dying down here. Oh, a piece of pottery. It's beautiful. It's another pottery piece. Oh, these must be some same kind of figurines still in the other farmers find in the fields. To think that there's so many remnants of our ancestors scattered in fields and caves like this. Another piece. One other piece. One
Okay,
piece.
fine. You leave me no fucking choice.
Another piece. I wonder if they're all the same pot. Oh, another shard.
My shards.
Hashtag my shard.
There's a Latin inscription here.
Collect my shards. Oh no, we found Latin Slender Man.
So, Jordan, can you read this?
1 second, sorry, Tasia aqua mihi? Detat Pluto me servet. I cannot make out some of these letters.
Yeah, that last line is tough.
Morticicat. Couldn't translate it to save my life. I haven't taken a Latin class in 18 years.
Yeesh. Now that's a long time.
I'm old.
This
Wow.
looks like a Roman map of Tassing. I wonder if it's changed. Let me see if I can map everything out. There's the aqueduct in the spring, Capio's old fort up the hill, and there's the rest of the town. Oh, what's this building? I don't recognize it. Mithraeum. I don't know that bed. I can't quite tell what's meant to label on the map. Maybe some sort of temple? Well, whatever it is, it's not a Tassing now. That's so odd. Another inscription. It's not very formal. A worker must have carved it. There's that word again, Mithraeum. It must have been important to the Romans. Hey, this piece looks very much as the other piece I found. This almost looks like an altar. But what an altar do we doing in a salt mine? It's even carved out of the salt.
The spammer that I killed already got banned off Twitch.
Oh, wow.
They work fast on that.
Guys, what if we all explored a mine together?
We should make that a stream sometime. Where we explore an abandoned mine.
We should do that. Oh, we have to do a puzzle.
Yay! Puzzle time! Yay! Assembling shards! I think she goes one to the left. To the left.
Take it back now, y'all.
Like on top of the one that's already there. Like to the left.
Spin the middle part topwise. Topwise.
Seamless.
Oh, wait. I see it. There we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere.
Yeah. 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 No.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Nah.
Wait. I know what to do.
Yeah. 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 I see where that one goes. You see on the right, you have that piece on the edge next to the guy. That's where the shard you're spinning should go. No, in the spot below that. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Got it.
Nice.
The figures on this portrait look like they're telling a story. This painting must have been in early myth, even before the Romans. Let's see. This must be Perchta, and those must be forest spirits, part of the wild hunt. Oh God, this next part looks like a human sacrifice. Someone, maybe a chieftain, is sacrificing a man to Perchta.
Oh
The
no.
lid continues the story. These look like spirits. They must be coming in to feast on the sacrifice. That must be how our ancestors tried to keep Tassing safe. They offered sacrifices to Perchta. I think that our ancestors made this and I'm holding it now. Maybe this is what I could paint in the mirror. I have to think about it more before I decide for certain. Alright, I better get going before I run out of oil in my lamp.
I wish I had revelations like this looking at pot lids.
So, real quick, apparently, around the time Wes Anderson released Grand Budapest Hotel, he had someone publish a list of his top 10 best animated films of all time.
Huh.
Oh,
Of those 10, 6 of them are anime, and of those 6, 4 of them are Studio Ghibli.
Of course.
His
Yeah.
top three is Akira, The Iron Giant, and The End of Evangelion.
I would not have thought Wes
Ball
Anderson would be an
knower.
accurate
Ball
guy.
knower.
I won't
Back to
be
the
able to
game.
go any further without the rubble. I suppose this is as far as I can go. Still, the murals on the walls showed me what Tassim was like when the Romans were here. Wonder if I can find out what the Mithraeum was, or what it was. And putting the pottery shard back together showed one of the earliest stories of Tassing. I think I've seen everything I can down here, and my oil is running out. Time to climb back out. Wait, who's that? Hello, is someone there? I'd better get out of the shop before another rock comes crashing down.
Be careful. There you go.
Shoot.
Whew.
Who was that? Even Apollo and Artemis would have helped me out of there. Well, now that I have more information, I can make some of the decisions in the first section of the mural.
Nice. A little bit later.
2 hours later.
Ooh, cute. Oh,
Ew.
fuck.
Yes?
I'm Olive Brandt, the Lord's gamekeeper. Why are you grazing pigs in the woods?
I'm the princess
Do I
of
look
the
like a race pig?
Do I look like these pigs?
You look like a little girl who's going to be in a lot of trouble if she doesn't answer my question.
I'm the princess daughter Magdalene Joplin.
I didn't ask for your name. I asked why you were grazing pigs here. Answer me.
It's not my pig.
Not my fault. I've been walking around this forest for hours. Other than the charcoal burner and the tinker, you're the only other person I've seen. The pig doesn't belong to you. What are you doing here? He's wrong. Just everyone has to justify being in the woods while someone's pointing a fucking musket at you is incredible. Doing what? Wait, I don't care. Just tell me whose pig this is.
I don't know. The pig was in the woods when I came here.
Ah, a mysterious lost pig. Who apparently belongs to no one.
I suppose so.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Bro.
If I
You just
find any
killed
more
fuck
pigs in
pig.
these woods, I'll kill them on the spot.
Based. Oh.
And those who brought them here.
Not based.
Do you understand?
Yes.
I don't understand his cruelty.
Good. Reminding neighbours what happens when you break the Lord's laws. I take my leave of you.
I knew the Lord's meant for trophies with, but I've never seen one before. I didn't realize they were so strict. I suppose I consider myself lucky. Anyway, time to get out of these woods and back to the work at the lighthouse.
Hello, Magdalene.
Hey, bitch.
How are you?
Well enough considering the circumstances.
I'm glad to hear it. You're being admirably level-headed given your challenges. Oh. For what it's worth, though Klaus and I haven't always seen eye to eye, I've always respected him.
Why are you talking about him like he's already dead?
Magdalene?
So he's not gonna get better. Fine. But he's still breathing. At least spare me that shit until he's passed.
Perhaps I spoke too quickly about your level head. I only meant that over the years I've grown to find his stubbornness admirable. It's a quality you share, evidenced in your work under Muir.
Thank you.
This must be part of the Lord's plan. I must trust that he put you in this position for a reason. All the same, the Council does not want to regret their lenience.
The Council or you?
Whichever you prefer. Go on then, I've patience to attend to.
Until later.
Until
Bullshit, dude. There's no one here. Let's see. What else do we have to take care of? Magdalene. Hey, Dad. How you feeling? Can I get you anything?
Oh no, I'm fine. You go on.
Alright, I'll come back and check on you later.
Bye, Dad.
Bye, Dad.
Dad.
Yeah.
Oh, you found it! Praise the Lord! Thank you, Magdalene. You do have it, don't you?
Sister Emily said she aired the twins in the church last night.
Those good little ratbags! No matter how many times I warn of the suffering they could endure if they do not cease this nonsense. They continue with their impious, impetuous ways. I swear, the devil's in those children. Naming them after pagan gods. No wonder. I shall have another talk with their parents, I think. Your piety shines all the more brightly in comparison to their iniquity.
Don't punish them too harshly, Father.
Lord will see to that, not I.
Also, you were giving me shit for being a Protestant just like an hour ago.
God bless you, Magdalene.
The snitch.
This huge.
The snitcher.
I want to read the book, but I'm not sure where you could go to do that because I'm all around my house.
Whee! Whee! Not feeling quite like a sleepy little baby. Wanna read the thing? Whee! No, blah, 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 blah. Hello, Magdalene. How's Klaus?
Alive. That's what matters.
Did you discover who attacked him?
No. Whoever it was, they left no sign.
A terrible crime. Terrible. May God look after you both. We've had enough tragedy in this town. Fortunately, Dr. Stolz appeared to have found his purpose.
I remember him being so sad when I was a girl.
You're still a girl. I always wants the picture of arrogance. Master sadness, I think. I'd like to talk about how he was destined for better places than this backwater alpine town. How he was meant for the courts of kings. No longer. He grew up.
Did the revolt change him?
Changed everyone. But he's the one who saw the bodies. He's not a heartless man, Magdalene. He deserves our compassion. But I shouldn't gossip. If there's something I can do for you, let me know.
I will. Thank you for your kindness, Andres.
It's nothing. I owe your father more than I can say. Take care, Magdalene.
There should be a prompt to work on the mural here.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why not?
What did you do?
Why can't we
the
do
The
that?
game's kind of buggy.
What the fuck? The video game is giving us problems. To the house. Ah!
Let me look this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, what is it?
I'm gonna fucking kill you both.
What?
What? Why? What do we do? Todd, what did we do?
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, it's called no dead air. That's the rules.
You seem mad.
Well,
Nothing to say to that. Interesting.
I'm gonna destroy you.
because she is mad. He's cranky.
Yeah, she's all cranky because I said
Destroy all of you.
wah.
I'm gonna destroy all of you. I'm gonna destroy all of you.
You know, the crankiness, the way you're speaking right now, I bet it's past your bedtime.
It's
You
not
some
past,
kind of sleepy little baby.
It's not past my bedtime.
I think you might be a sleepy little baby.
It's not past my
Sleepy little baby.
bedtime. I think I need to find Black Till. I don't know where he is.
Magdalene, how is your dad?
Hey, Oats.
Hey, Magdalene. Carl, Ursula, Fabian. Bitch. Hi, bitch.
Bitch.
Where is this guy?
Yeah. There's that little scoundrel.
There he is. Hey, buddy.
There's the old son of a bitch. God bless you, Magdalene.
God bless you, Till. Do you have a moment?
Of course, what do you need? Art says you've been obsessed with your painting.
I'm looking into the early history of Tassing. It's for the first part of the mural. Mother Luminata told us that your grandfather knew about the history of this town.
Ah, fertile fields, that is. Seemed like old pot shards and Latin trivia were all we ever talked about. All Granddad's reading came from the Abbey's library, though. And you know what happened there? Poof! Up in smoke.
So you don't have any of his old books?
Only a few. Granddad tried to buy some when the Abbey fell in hard times, but they were too expensive. But I can show you something better than books.
Evidence?
Something like that. Say, we don't have any books on the old pagans, but we do have their stuff. Shards of ceramic pots and animals, bricks from what looks to be an old forge. Mountains of salt. Even found a little bear carved from amber.
Where did you find all this stuff?
It's not just me. Carl finds things, Fabian too. Any farmer would tell you the same. It's all out there in the fields, under the dirt. Can't go one season without turning up something.
Where are you keeping these things?
Nowhere. We just toss them into piles with the rest of the rocks and root clumps. Sure, it's interesting, but we can't do much of anything with the stuff. Except look at it.
What do you think it all means?
I don't follow.
How do you think these people lived?
Rough, I'd say, but comfortable. We don't find much of their clothes or their houses, so they must have rotted. I guess that would mean they were living in huts. But their tools are good quality. If they weren't rusted all to hell, I could probably use them today.
I don't know why, but I assume they live in caves or muck.
They weren't Christians, no doubt about that, but they weren't animals either. I'd say they had it hard, but they got by. Not so different from today, really.
Earlier you mentioned something about salt. Did the pagans start the mines?
Had to have, I'd say. Most people think it was a Roman project, but I think the Romans just dug out what was already there. That's why Tassing was so important to the Romans in the first place. Salt.
What?
So Tassing wasn't just on the Imperial Road. They made the road come through Tassing. This has been a big help.
I just spread some knowledge around. Important for folks to know their past. You think all this pagan stuff will make it into mural? I can bring some of the things the boys and I have found over to the rat house tomorrow if that'd help at all.
That would be great.
I'm glad you're taking an interest, Magdalene. I thought no one cared about the pagans but me and Granddad. Until tomorrow.
Until then, I should go back to the rat house and get to work.
Bye. We're at the fucking house. Yeah, we're gonna work on the fucking mural. Yeah, baby. 2 hours later. Fuck.
Hey, Megs, how's the mirror coming along?
Magdalene.
How you let it go? Megs is so much easier.
No, Otto Zimmerman, I can't.
Fucked.
Oh, don't call me. Fine.
Doesn't feel so good now.
Anyway, Magdalene, how's the mural going? Doesn't look like much yet.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ. Well, of course it doesn't look like anything now. I only just finished priming the wall. Now I have to decide what to depict. It's hard to piece together the history of Tassing when it happened so long ago. Since the Abbey Library burned, I can only rely on stories from people around Tassing. Even what I could find out about the Romans and pagans was obscure. I had to go in the old salt mine to find anything. At least now I know what to paint for the first part of the mural.
So, what is it?
Smokey told me a story about the god Mars as a wolf, the nymph Tassia, and how the spring was blessed.
Sounds interesting. Is that Christian, though? I might be a little worried Father Thomas would take it the wrong way. So, what made you choose this story anyway?
I like that it's about the founding of Tassing. Everyone knows the spinning in the woods.
Yes, that's true. Well, now that it's old and it's always been here. Still, I think Father Thomas might be upset about Mars and the lady. Thanks for explaining it.
Of course, I want you all to understand why I'm making these choices. Well, now that I've figured out this portion of the mural, I'd better start thinking about the next section.
I'll leave you to it, Megs. Magdalene.
Good night, Oates.
Good night, Magdalene. You didn't fumble at the very end this time.
Hey, good job.
Now that I've decided how to pick Tassing's earliest history, I should decide how to paint Karis House history. Mother Illuminata has better mentioned of Matthew Foyensi Sao used to be a brother in Curacao. He said they knew a great deal about the Abbey's history. I should write him and ask him what he remembers. Oh, and I have Esther's letter to answer too. I should write them both now before bed. Oh, before I write, I should read that old book Brigitte gave me. Maybe I'll learn something pertinent for the murals. Alright, where to begin? Right, the old book. It was the Barons before Martin stole it. I can't make out much of it. The Latin is much harder than I'm used to. The book isn't in great shape either, since it's been sitting on a farmer's house for so long. Let's see. Here's a section about the various dedications erected in town. That might be easier to read. Ego simulacrum in aureut Mars nostrum eperum conspiciat. This one seems like a dedication to Mars to bless the field. Cititerno loco staturgonosus ipsa. This one talks about Diana wetting herself. Bathing in a spring, maybe? The Virgin Roman goddess of the hunt and the wilderness. Diana is also associated with fertility, the moon, and the underworld. Oremus ut defendat oppidum. But this one isn't as hard. Let us pray so he, or she really, may defend the town. None of this really makes any sense. Maybe someone with better Latin than me could help me read it. This book is so big though, it would be a lot of work. Could ask Sister Gertrude or Baltus for help. Werner too, he's much better at Latin than anyone else in the town. Maybe even Father Thomas. Even though Dad warned me not to bother him with secular books. Chances are slim they could help, but it might be worth asking about. I should finish writing my letters first. He's the Archduke of Sion now. I should write to him before the snows come. I'll write to Esther too. Most revered Matthew Forienti Sal, formerly of Kersau Abbey. My name is Magdalene Durkren, and I'm the daughter of a Dessing's old town printer Klaus. My father and I are creating the order for Dessing's Red House. We want to show the history of the town and the abbey. I heard you two were the sacristan and Kersau and knew a great deal about the... No, I'll mention Illuminata. Mother Illuminata told me you might be the best person to ask about Kersau's early history. I understand you are a busy man, but we would be most appreciative of any information you could give us. If you know of any other places where we might learn of the Abbey's history, we would appreciate it. I know it might be a small comfort, but there are many in Tassing who regret what happened during the revolt. Sister Gertrude is still here with the poor Clarice, and she speaks fondly of the old Abbey. Thank you for your help. Magdalene. Esther. Please forgive me for not writing sooner. Christ, I don't even know where to begin. The whole world seems to be crumbling around me. Even as my last letter was en route to you, Dad was attacked in the workshop in the middle of the night. He survived, thank God, but his injuries are terrible. I worry about him. He's so dizzy he can't get out of bed. Some days his eyes become foggy and his memory fails him. Dr. Stoll said he's not going to recover, but it's only a matter of time before he succumbs to the injury. I don't want to believe it, but it's hard to argue with Dad's condition. I have no idea who would have wanted to attack my father or why. I found a note by him too. All it said was stop. It wasn't from the shop because the script was written in the most elaborate hand I've ever seen. No one in Tassing has such skill in script as far as I know. And anyway, I don't have the time to worry about it. I've had my hands full running the workshop alone while tending to Dad. What's more, the town council intended to cancel the mural entirely. I had a hell of a time convincing them to let me paint it instead. They made a fuss about me being too young, not experienced enough, not strong enough to be on the scaffold. You know how it is. I can't wait to leave this place. Maybe it's the coming of winter, but Tassing feels more and more cramped. I've had enough of everyone asking me about the mural and doubting my skill. Working on the mural has been a welcome distraction from the naysayers and my chores. And worrying about Dad. Oates has been coming over on the pretense of helping me prepare the paints too. I wish he'd stop. He's not subtle and the flirting is annoying. I'd like to have the whole mural finished by Christmas if I can. I just want to finish it in time for Dad to see it. It would mean so much to him. If Dr. Stoles is right, I don't know how long I'll have. I hope you're faring better than we are here. All my love, Magdalene.
Wow. She's entering sleepy little baby mode.
Just like you, Sebastian.
Big talk for someone past their bedtime.
Fuck you.
Damn, she was out for a while. Mistress Torquerin, a few more letters for you. It's like, that's it. Got to go.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Safe travels. The first letter is from Reverend Matthew.
What's this old son of a bitch up to?
Oh,
Hey.
his boyfriend is there.
Yeah.
Mr. Strickland, I was not acquainted with your family during my years at Curacao. Even so, I remember your father was one of the townsfolk who prevented the peasantry from burning us alive. I am not overly inclined to assist the people of Tassing in their endeavors to catalog the origins of the abbey they destroyed. However,
Fuck those guys.
it was a long time ago. In the interest of posterity and Christian charity, I will tell you what I recall. Sometime after the Romans left, Christians settled in the region and built Curacao Abbey on the ruins of a fortress. The abbey was founded by a noblewoman of the Curacao family. She was both its patron and its first abbess. Perhaps 2 centuries ago, Curacao changed to being run by an abbot. I do not know the reason, but many other double monasteries did likewise around the same time. It may have been done out of fear of being shut down, as double monasteries were frowned upon by the Pope. Sadly, that is the extent of my knowledge. Your neighbors may put any other records about the abbey to the torch. Sic arsit historia Cursis. Thus burned the history of Curacao. While we cannot change the past, I have heard the Sisters of the Poor Claras have formed a new chapter of the Abbey. I can only hope that their love of apostolic poverty has not driven them to impoverish the shrine of St. Moritz. Christian doctrine calls for the followers to live without owning personal property or accumulating money. While it was condemned by the Catholic Church as heretical, its defenders claim that the practices are based on the lives of Christ and the apostles as described in the scripture. Assuming they have not consigned the contents of Curaçao's former occupants to a bonfire, you may find something there. It is hard to be overjoyed at the news of your neighbor's late regrets. Many of the injuries inflicted 18 years ago will never heal. Regret cannot undo what has been done, but we can all find redemption through Christ. We must pray for love and reconciliation in the days ahead. In the end, that is all that matters. Winter comes swiftly. Huguenots and Lutherans plague my homeland. Huguenots, a group of French Calvinists known for their vocal and sometimes violent opposition to the Catholic Church. Thank the Lord you still live in a land ruled by the one true church. I hope this has been of some help to you and yours. May God keep and protect you. Most Reverend Matthew Foyancy Sao, Archdeacon of Sion. Another reply from Esther? Oh, Magdalene. I'm terribly sorry to hear about you, my father. My parents send them the deepest condolences. If we can provide you anything from Prague, you need only send word. I know we are further away than it is to travel, but I will see that we can do what Hashem allows. Literally the name in Hebrew. This is a way to refer to God without indirectly in an informal conversation or writing. Father says that he remembers no one who would want to harm your father. Yet the night I was born, he remembers great strife in town. Perhaps there's old blood over depicting the night of the revolt? That is all he could suggest. We pray for you and your father every day in our offerings. Hashem will make all things right in time. He will exact judgment on the culprit. I am encouraged to hear the town council let you continue the mural at all. The guilds here would protect your right to complete a job, especially once a contract has been reached. You will like Prague much better than Tassing, I think. Truly, I cannot wait for you to visit. But I'm glad you have found some joy in your work on the mule in the meantime. We are all well here. Elisha has been carving a new set of wood cuttings, and Father has agreed to a new contract at the university. I found Simon. His family didn't move far away at all after all. He's planning on working as a doctor in the city once the expulsion order ends. His parents have been meeting with the mother and father quite often now. So I hope that I will be sending good news in my next letter. With Hashem's help, please inform us of your father's condition in your next letter. Be well, Esther. That's all the letters I have for now. I should head home and check on Dad.
What's that, Werner?
Good morning, Magdalene. I am here right on time. I hope you are well.
Well enough. How's my dad?
This is what we are about to discuss. How are you feeling, Klaus?
His fever broke down this morning. That's good news, right?
Only because he died.
All things in time.
I still feel weak. The dizziness has not receded. My head continues to spin whenever I try to sit or stand up for too long. Occasionally I'm struck with sudden and severe headaches.
The damage runs deeper than I first thought. Let me be honest here, with both of you, I am worried. The circumstances are not unfolding to our benefit. Klaus, your health is not mending. Perhaps it is due to your age. Perhaps. We have passed numerous critical days with no change for the better. Meanwhile, the winter draws closer, and I am, running low on medical supplies. With the roads in town likely snowy, and especially the pass, supply shipments will not arrive for months.
Have you asked Gertrude for help?
I have.
Truly? Things must really be dire.
They are not insignificant. It has been a difficult year. Even with the patrols in Bavaria, many merchants have been struck by bandits. French troops have periodically raided the western holdings of our empire. With the fall of Estergom and
Come on, you got this.
Sekesverava to the Ottoman Turks, many trade routes from the east have been cut.
Pretty good.
The pillage of Nice by Barbarossa's corsairs and our losses in Italy have also put us in the predicaments of the south.
As always, we suffer from the wars of others.
You know that video of like all of the weird and fucked up names that Mark Hamill has to say on Metalocalypse? I feel like that's what we're doing to Jordan in this game.
The Empire struggles, but can't you gather supplies around here?
I will do what I can, but our options are limited. I only had a copy of the Solicitor Mani Corporis Fabrica. In the meantime, Klaus, Magdalene, pray to God. I must take my leave of you. I will come by again next week.
I thank you, Dr. Souls.
I thank you as well.
I am only doing what I am meant to do for this town. Stay out of trouble, Magdalene.
Okay.
He worries too much. We'll be alright. Do you want anything to eat before I leave for today? I'm working in the next section of the mural today. I'm not so hungry right now. I'll be alright. Your letter from the Archdeacon, yeah. That's right. What did you learn from him? He seemed sad over what happened during the revolt. Hesitant to tell me anything. He did say the abbey was founded by a noblewoman after the Romans left. Everything else burned in the fire. How unfortunate. I know the brothers kept careful records of the monastery. So much lost in one night. The Archdeacon did suggest that Pope Claris might have sold some of the records from the convent. I should be able to learn more about Tassing's Christian history there. An excellent place to start, Magdalene. Sister Gertrude doesn't come out of the convent much, but I think it's worth asking her. Maybe Father Thomas knows something too. I should talk to him. If I recall correctly, the miller's wife has a long family history in Tassing. She may know something of the local history that the others have forgotten. Elsa? Oh, she moved here from that she married. She doesn't have any relatives in town. Not anymore. Age, illness, and marriage took the rest of her family. But the Caviezel's used to live all up and down this valley. Go talk to her, now. I will. Thanks, Dad. Maybe something reminded the Abbey's ruins. I should definitely see what's left.
Magdalene, you be careful. Those ruins are dangerous.
I won't go far into them, Dad, just to take a look.
Alright, wear a scarf too. It's getting cold out now. I can feel it in my old bones.
Don't worry, Dad. I'll see
My
you tonight,
bones.
alright?
Alright. Good luck.
Fuck, we're gonna go back to the ruins. Fuck. Holy fuck, the ruins.
The allure of the hull calls to her.
Hi, Andreas.
It's so awesome that Andreas lives on.
The thing about it is that Andreas lives on.
Andreas is eternal, actually. Pretty cool.
And we'll get into part 2 of the mural in Act 3 next time, I think.
Cool.
Might be the finale, I'm not sure.
Oh fuck. Nice to be back.
Yeah.
I like how we decided to make Magdalene just really fucking mean, but like never actually act on that.
Well, we have sometimes. It's just
So-
like some people we don't want to be mean to.
Yeah. Good stuff.
It is good to be back with Pentiment, though.
Yay!
We will be back on this channel on Monday with no more 100 line. And on Wednesday with more Mass Effect.
Yeah. Pretty cool. 3.
Do we have anyone to rate out to?
A couple of people in mind. Let me just narrow this down real fast. You should raid MK Ultra 64. That's EMK Ultra 64.
I know how to spell MK Ultra, Sebastian. What do you take me for?
Well, there is an E at the beginning. That's different than the.
That's why it was spelled out for you.
Yeah.
Oh, EMK Ultra?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dorothy, I was. Jesus.
Smug about not paying attention.
Alright.
EMK Ultra 64.
Okay.
You're welcome, bitch. Anyway, yeah, that's an old Twitch mutual of mine. I don't think I've actually seen her like stream while we've been live, so this will be cool.
Alright, leave some gloops in chat for me. Until next time, this has been Radio P. Dairy. As always, good night and good luck.